Now, in his second Memorial Day as the nation's president on Wednesday, Moon Jae-in was not at the conventional site to mark the occasion in Seoul, but he was at the Daejeon National Cemetery instead. It's the first time this century the government's Memorial Day ceremony was held outside of the capital. Our chief Cheongwadae correspondent Moon Gon-young with the details.
The president remembering the nation's fallen heroes on this Memorial Day, not at the conventional Seoul National Cemetery, but at the National Cemetery in Daejeon, roughly 140 kilometers south of the capital.
대한민국의 역사는 우리의 이웃과 가족들이 평범한 하루를 살며 만들어온 역사입니다. 그 과정에서 희생한 대부분의 사람들도 우리의 이웃들이었습니다. 이곳 대전 현충원은 바로 그분들을 모신 곳입니다.
President Moon Jae-in on the 63rd Memorial Day attended the service here, the first time for the government ceremony to be held at the Daejeon National Cemetery since 1999. While most of those laid to rest at the Seoul National Cemetery are fallen soldiers and Korean independence fighters, the Daejeon National Cemetery is the reverent sanctuary for all patriots, including those who sacrifice their lives for a righteous cause, Dokdo volunteer forces, firefighters, and civil servants while in line of duty.
저는 오늘 평범한 일상 속에서 서로 아끼는 마음을 일궈낸 대한민국 모든 이웃과 가족에 대해 큰 긍지를 느낍니다. 우리가 서로를 아끼고 지키고자 할 때 우리 모두는 어린이이고 애국자입니다.
South Korean President Moon Jae-in also vowed to continue efforts for the recovery of those who lost their lives in battle during the 1952-53 Korean War.
남북 관계가 개선되면 비무장지대의 유해 발굴을 우선적으로 추진하겠습니다. 미군 등 해외 참전 용사들의 유해도 함께 발굴할 수 있을 것입니다.
Troops from 16 countries fought for South Korea under the UN flag during the three-year conflict. His remarks during the Memorial Day address come in time of a fresh détente in inter-Korean ties, and it appears to be the South Korean president's hopes that it'll pave the way for the two Koreas' efforts to account for the hundreds of thousands of service members still listed as missing in action from the war nearly 7 decades ago. With a series of historic geopolitical events ahead of himself and the nation, the South Korean president asked his fellow Koreans for unity in respecting patriotism and remembering those who sacrificed for us.
그것이 대한민국의 힘이 되고 미래가 될 것입니다.
문건영, 아리랑 뉴스.